sisters with the biggest contrast, the Chawinga sisters, Tabitha Chawinga and Temwa Chawinga. Guys, we'll be talking about these two sisters today, how they have lifted and changed the face of female football in Malawi. Let's meet the Chawinga sisters, guys, Temwa and Tabitha. So guys, good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Martins and thanks for being here today again. If you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly do that right now. Leave a comment and don't forget to click on the subscribe button and notification bell below. But quickly this morning, guys, we are talking about the Malawian football. As we all know, Malawi qualified for their first ever African Cup of Nations final yesterday by beating Algeria with a 3-1 victory. That was incredible. That was historical. That was a perfect finish for the Malawian team. And a very big shout out and congratulations to the Chawinga sisters, Temwa Chawinga and Tabitha Chawinga. Guys, now, very quickly, I would like us to know Temwa and Tabitha. Tabitha is the elder sister of Temwa. They were born and brought up in a very rural, remote village in Malawi. These girls initially started playing their football, career with guys in the rural community where they were born and brought up. But the parents never wanted them to play football. The parents wanted them to, continue with their education, but they refused. They never gave up on their dreams. They kept fighting, and then they started moving to, bigger cities from their own rural area, where, they traveled over 400 kilometers for training. And then suddenly, Tabitha, the elder sister of Temwa, got the call-up. The both of them got the call-up in 2014 to represent Malawi in major tournaments. And that was when the story began. Tabitha was signed into a Swedish club, and she became the first international football player that was signed out of Malawi, to play for the Western world. And she played for Sweden, and after that, she later moved to China to continue her football career. While she did all of this, we moved from Europe to China, she had to make recommendations for her younger sister. She had to recommend her to a Swedish club, informing them that her younger sister, Temwa, is a good player. She will not disappoint. And then, Temwa was invited to Sweden for trials. And Temwa went on trials in Sweden and she did perfectly well. What then happened? She got a sign-up, and then she started her international football career right there in Sweden. And right now, as we speak, she moved from the Swedish league. Now, in Sweden, she was able to get another sign-up to a different club, which she tried her best to help bring out from relegation to the major tournaments. Before you know it, Temwa joined her sister in China for playing in a different club. Guys, these sisters, the Chawinga sisters, they came from nowhere, and going forward, Temwa might just be in fact, she is at the moment the top scorer in the WAFCON 20 2026 tournament, guys. Against Nigeria, the Malawi side scored 3 goals. Like, they are just too good. Always scoring. Against Algeria in the semi-final yesterday, they scored another 3 goals. And in the group stage, they've been scoring and scoring countless goals, guys. The Chawinga sisters, this is their time to shine. This is their time to reign. So a big congratulations to the Chawinga sisters. A big congratulations to the Malawi women's football. And I believe the male, team should emulate this great and perfect performance from the female national team, guys. For the first time, a debutant WAFCON team will qualify and will from the group stage and then move to the quarterfinals and then move to the semi-finals and then move to the finals. Not just the finals alone. They have gotten their ticket. They have just picked their ticket to the 2027 World Cup that will be played in Brazil next year, 2027, guys. Where teams like Nigeria, teams like Ghana, teams like South Africa, are still struggling. Ivory Coast, they are still struggling now, playing the playoff, waiting for the playoff to see if they can secure the same ticket. A debutant team, Malawi, from nowhere came, clinched the ticket, and now they are in the finals already, guys. So, guys, the Chawinga sisters have done incredibly well for the, female team of the Malawi. The story did not just end there. It was reported that the Temwa faced a lot of criticism, a lot of criticism because of her strength, moving with the ball and all of that. She was criticized on different occasions that she is not a lady, that she is a male. And then they had to do tests and all of that, try to check and all of that. And it was always shown and proven that she's a lady. Guys, the Chawinga sisters have done well and we must give them their credit. In the 2026 WAFCON tournament that's about to wrap up, the Malawian team have scored so far 12 goals. And 8 of these 12 goals came from the Chawinga sisters. Let's not forget, against Nigeria, a debutant Malawi team won the defending champions, Nigeria, by a 3-2 victory in that game. 2 of those goals coming from Temwa Chawinga and 1 coming from Tabitha Chawinga. And they went ahead, playing in the quarterfinals, Ghana, where Ghana lost by a 2-1 victory to the Malawians. And then they went ahead to play Nigeria. And the 2 sisters, Tabitha, scored 2 goals in that match, and Temwa scored 1 of those goals. And as it stands right now, CAF already named the both players as the face that has lifted and changed the narrative of the Malawian female soccer or Malawi female football in history on earth. Sisters with the biggest contrast, the Chawinga sisters, Tabitha Chawinga and Temwa Chawinga. They came to Africa, WAFCON 2026, and they shocked the whole of Africa. And we hope that when they go to the World Cup, they will bring surprises to Brazil. And we hope that their journey has just started. A big congratulations to the Chawinga sisters. So guys, from playing football with guys in Malawi, finding their way to Sweden, from Sweden to China, from China now back to Africa, lifting the face of Malawi football in Africa. The Chawinga sisters' journey has not ended. They will be playing the Cameroonian team, the Lionesses of Cameroon, come this Sunday, and it will be a crucial match, guys. What's your thoughts? A Cameroonian goalkeeper that saved Cameroon from being eliminated yesterday will be manning that post. Remember, Cameroonian goalkeeper won the match, the woman of the match in the last game between Cameroon and Nigeria, which they won. And then she won again in the match against Morocco yesterday. Guys, the keeper saved Cameroon and pushed them forward to the finals of the WAFCON 2026. What's your thoughts about the Chawinga sisters, and what is your thought about the finals this Sunday? Will the Chawinga sisters shine again this Sunday against the very rugged and dogged Cameroonian defense? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly do that right now. And don't forget to like, share the video. Until our next video, stay blessed. Bye.